Okay, first off, credit Utah. I thought they came out. The crowd was electric, as we thought. Players came out, played really physical right off the bat, made some big plays. We obviously helped them by not performing well early in the first quarter and getting down 14-0. But you know, at the end of the day, as you go through your season and your team builds itself, those things are good. You don't like them at the time, but if you can rally from them as we did, not go in the tank, not start pointing fingers, and come back and whatever that makes, you know, go 38-14 after that point, and you know, obviously the last touchdown was with our threes in there. So some good things. Obviously the penalties were completely disappointing. I don't even know what they ended up. 14, that's ridiculous. We'll figure out a way to fix it. It's not who we want to be, but we've got to figure it out. So other than that, I thought that the quarterback played really well to go on the road versus a defense that can give you some problems. You know, they obviously got a couple of really good defensive linemen, do a lot of multiple things, and complete over 70% of his passes, no interceptions, no sacks, 3 touchdowns, and you know, maybe 2 catches away from a huge night. So that's good to see, as we all know what happened last time we were on the road with our offensive line. So back-to-back no sacks. It was good.
What were you thinking after about 3 minutes of this game, and what did you tell everyone on the sidelines?
I felt really calm. I felt our team was, our coaches were. I felt we did a lot better job today as a staff handling negative plays than we had last time on the road. As I mentioned to you guys, I didn't think I did a very good job of that. And not panicking and staying with the run game there, and even though we were down. And so it was good for this team to have, much like last year after our first bad road trip, we started playing a lot better. So hopefully this will be the case.
Coach, putting 38 points up, how close are you feeling your offense is going to where you want?
I feel like we are close. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. You know, the yards per play is there, it feels like. And number 9 obviously made some explosive plays today. I thought Silas ran really well until he came out. So I think we're getting close. We're just not finishing these off, and obviously the penalties. And give them credit in short yardage. You know, what they do, you can't do in the NFL. They stem their defensive line at the same time, and they get everybody. You know, but that's probably 12, 13 false starts that they've gotten in short yardage. So they do a great job of it. Hopefully college football falls in the NFL and gets rid of it, because I don't know how you stop it.
Is this the most comfortable you felt with your defense at USC?
Yeah, that's probably true. This time, obviously, you know, we're improved. We're not giving up as many explosive plays. Our pass defense in the first half wasn't what we'd like it to be. Thought the second half, until we put the down the line guys, I thought our defense played really well in the second half and scored. So a lot of ranked teams, a lot of teams have come into this place and not done real well. So we got out of here with a win, and you know, until the last play there, you know, whatever that is, we won 17 points.
Yeah, Lee, the fact that Matt did it after a kid literally took a ball. I mean, it seemed to me maybe his low point of the year, and he completely turned it around.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, after the Stanford game, he did okay in Cal, but then for that game to start that way, and all of a sudden here comes the ball out of his hands, and they score. You're right, that's headed the wrong direction, and so it was great to see. I think we have a heck of a man in our locker room to play center for us. He started off at a post game before I started talking and apologized to the team for his performance and how he started the game and his penalty and the 2 snap issues. Both those go for turnover. He snapped it on 1 and it was on 2 the other time. And it's pretty cool to see a guy like that. Even though the rest of the game plays great, they're going to own up like that.
What do you think it says about your team to be able to win a game like this under those circumstances and that kind of start?
Yeah, I do feel like they're coming together as a team, and with, you know, the offense, defense, and special teams, and like we've said all along, I think they're unselfish guys. You're going to see it again today. You know, with the, you know, here's number 9 with the 12 catches. You know, and Robert only gets 6. You know, and Robert's in there playing as hard as he can. I mean, another example. I don't even want him to hit like he did. You know, Robert goes and hits that guy on the punt. He doesn't even need to do that. He can just high screen him. You know, but you can't. he's so competitive that I don't think you can slow him down in situations like that.
When Robert came out, when you stumbled off the field, then he went back in. It looked like they tried to join the huddle. Did you say something to him? Did they tell him like sit out a few, or what was that exchange?
Well, because that caused injury time, he had to come out, and our medical staff had to check him too, to make sure he could go back in, and obviously he was able to.
That's kind of a scary moment because everybody saw it when he fell. It's kind of a scary moment.
Yeah, it was. I saw it coming, and it's not that it would matter. I said, don't hit him, just because that's his shoulder.
No, I mean after the hit, we tried
right.
to get up.
No, I know. Once again, it's who you're dealing with. For him to be back in that quick and go back in. You guys have been covering this sport for a long time. A lot of guys are going to stay out for a while before they go back in. And he's a dynamic competitor, just like his partner.
Was DJ the only running back you basically had left there at some point in the second half? And how did he do?
You didn't like Akiba, huh? 6
He
yards
looked
a
great
carry.
on his, he looked good.
That's more than Kennedy Pola average per carry in his career. Yeah, I mean, obviously we would have to go to what happened in Stanford. This is the second time in a row we lost our first 2 tailbacks in the game. But the great thing was DJ was healthy this time. Last time we had to go to Soma. And Buck Allen had a death in the family, so he did not travel with us. He had to fly back to Florida, so he wasn't available either. I thought DJ Morgan did really well. I thought he ran hard, and that's not easy. You're cold, you're on the sidelines, and he went in there, and I thought DJ did a good job. He did some third down protections for us even before the injuries happened.
2 more for Coach.
What happened to Curtis and Slatton?
They weren't able to come back. We're still looking at it.
That Matt's pass to Marquise, the 80-something yarder, is it nice to be able to do that as an offense? It hasn't happened much this year.
No, you're right. We've been a little bit off on those. We had a similar play last week, and Marquise came out at the angle, and the ball just barely missed him. We're also doing the same type of big play, 89 yards or something, 83. That's the longest in his career, I think. So that's obviously awesome to have. The game just changed. It's the first play of the series right there. And that shows the confidence in these coaches of their quarterback and number 9. Not too many staffs are going to call that play right there. They're just going to run the ball, try to get the clock moving, and we went for the knockout shot. And that's because of the quarterback, because we can tell the quarterback before that snap, if it's not there, throw the ball away, and you can trust him to do that and not force it downfield.
How confident were you in that call? I mean, that looked like as good a call.
Yeah, we were really confident. It was a play similar to the play, basically the same play the first quarter, I think in UCLA, where Marquise ran by TJ's brother, if you remember that. So similar call right there, and really was a different coverage in that. And the free safety was back there. He didn't jump Robert, and that's why you recruit really good players.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.